Welcome. You are listening to Our Mindful Nature, a podcast helping healers and those searching for healing respond to anxiety, overwhelm, or depression with nature-inspired meditations for better mental health. I'm your host and meditation teacher, Meryl Arnett. This podcast is recorded from my live Monday night meditation class. If you would like to access today's meditation practice or nature soundscape as a standalone audio file for your daily use, please subscribe to my newsletter at merylarnett.com. All right, y'all, grab a cup of tea, pop in your headphones, and find a comfy seat. So take a minute to wiggle around, to uncross and recross your legs if you like, to shrug your shoulders back and down away from your ears. And if you'd like, you can let your hands rest onto your lap. You can let your eyes drift closed, or you could just stare down at the ground. And together, let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale a sigh out of the mouth. And just do that again, inhaling deeply, gathering up your day thus far. And when you're ready, exhale, let it go. And then allowing your breath just to flow. Easy, natural breath as you let yourself settle into stillness. And we begin our practice, as always, by silently saying to ourselves, "Now is my time to meditate." Now is my time to meditate. And you might let those words be a conscious calling in, a conscious letting go of all of the things that you've done today. And all of the things that are still waiting to be done. And we more fully allow ourselves to sit here. Allowing your body to drop a little bit more fully into the cushion or chair beneath you. We make sure that we're seated tall, allowing the shoulders to settle down the back, and the crown of the head to lift. And we let go of the muscles in the face. Softening the muscles of the chest. And of the belly. And for a moment, as we settle in here,
Envision the breath moving up and down the spine. So as you inhale, the breath is moving from the base of the spine all the way up to the top of the head. And as you exhale, the breath is moving from the top of the head all the way back down to the base of the spine. And you create your own rhythm, your own tempo to this breath. Letting the inhale and the exhale feel smooth and even. And as you breathe in this way, you might notice the linear progression of your breath. The line it travels from bottom to top, and then back down again. And over the next minute, perhaps, you notice the linear progression of your thoughts. The order, the story, the plan that follows chronological progression. And continuing to feel your breath easy. Over the next few breaths, rather than up and down the spine, see if you can shape your breath into a circle. Imagining a circle, your inhale is for half the circle, and your exhale is for the other half of the circle. And again, you create the pace and the tempo that your breath flows. No struggle. And you'll find over time that The inhale sort of seamlessly becomes the exhale. And the exhale seamlessly becomes the inhale. One breath gliding into the next. And over the next few minutes in this circle breath, you might notice that you lose track of what the start is and the end is. What's past, what's future. You lose track of even what direction you're moving in. And we just simply let one breath flow into the next. Settling further and further into this all-encompassing circle. Just for another minute or so here. Somewhere in the next few minutes, you'll let go of any control or shaping of the breath. Let go of the imagery of a circle. And allow yourself to rest in this space of timelessness. Settling into your deepest mind. Your deepest knowing. We'll linger here for 7 or 8 timeless minutes in silence. And feeling your breath here. Take a moment to simply deepen that breath a bit. And as you wiggle your fingers and your toes, you might remind yourself of where you are in space and in time. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, releasing out a sigh. And without needing to make sense of what happened inside your practice today, we'll simply let it go. Taking all the time you need to blink your eyes back open again. Thank you, friends.
Thanks for listening to Our Mindful Nature. If you would like to receive today's meditation practice and nature soundscape as standalone audio files for your daily practice, please subscribe to my newsletter at merylarnett.com. It's free and you'll receive a new practice each week. Our Mindful Nature is recorded on Muskogee land and is produced with the support of Nick McMahon and Brianna Nielsen. Deep gratitude is offered to acoustic ecologists Nick McMahon and Gordon Hempton for the use of their nature field recordings in many of these episodes. We release a mini episode that's just the meditation, no chatter beforehand, every Monday. And every Thursday, we release a full episode with a meditation class or interview. I look forward to practicing with you again soon.